Today I have two Switch products that will instantly enhance the experience of your Switch. First one's a dock and the second one are Joy-Cons. Both of them were sent to me by their companies. The dock was sent to me by Unitech. The Joy-Cons were sent by QRD. Not a paid sponsorship, but they were sent in for a review. Sun's kind of beaming on my ears right now, so they're glowing red. Should I like go close the blinds or yeah, no, we're just gonna roll with it. All right, let's just jump straight into it. First, with this dock, I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo steals this design for the dock and uses it on the Switch V2 because that's just how good this design is. So here's the dock, right? Simple, super simple, sleek design, small, physically smaller than the dock that the Switch comes with, and your Switch will go on it like this. It looks so much nicer too, more physically appealing. Then on the back right here, you have a HDMI port, Ethernet port, and 3 USB ports. And then you have the USB-C for the, to power the dock, of course. Two reasons why this is way better than, well, three reasons technically. Number one, portability. This is way more portable than the stock one. I mean, it's physically smaller. This can definitely fit in somebody's pocket unless you have like really small skinny jeans. Chances are you probably have scratched your screen while trying to dock your Switch using the stock one. Mind you, I've never dropped my Switch. I've never scratched it. The only time I have scratched it, it's a super light one, which you guys probably cannot even see on camera because that's how light it is, but it was from docking the Switch. So with this one, you can't scratch it. Like you literally cannot scratch your screen. I mean, yeah, like your Switch will get dusty over time. Like the screen will get dusty because, it's exposed, but at the same time, like it's just dust. You could take that off. You can't take off a scratch though. Other than that, it also doubles down as a kickstand. So if you ever wanted to play your Switch while it's charging, you can't do that. As far as like having, if you wanted to use it. And what I mean by that is like, obviously you could play it while it's charging, but what I mean is like, let's say it's like this, right? And you want to play it with the kickstand. I mean, you can because this is in the way, right? But now with this design, since it's literally its own kickstand in and of itself, what you would do is you would obviously dock the Switch like this, and you would just unplug the HDMI cord. So that way the image doesn't get sent to your TV and you could just play it from your Switch. This was actually featured in one of my other videos where I took some gameplay footage of it while it was docked, of me playing Mario Sunshine on the Switch. And I think this is also so much better of a design for collectors because it's like you can like have your Switch on display too. This is like 10 times better to have your Switch on display if you have like a big game collection or a console collection. Like obviously what looks better, this or having it docked in the one that it comes with? Obviously this one, right? So yeah. Now this actually also has a slot. I've reviewed this product before, which is a 4-in-1 game card reader. And what this lets you do is it basically lets you switch games without having to get up and also without putting wear and tear in your game card reader. Now you can actually put one of these into this little empty slot right here too. So it doubles down. Like it's literally just so good in every way, shape, and form. If you guys haven't seen the review I did on the 4-in-1 game card reader, link will be in the description to that. I won't go too in depth, although I'll show you. Basically just switches the game for you and it has 4 slots for it. Perfect for people who don't want to hack their Switch. I know some people know how to hack it, but they would rather leave it stock. But also they don't like digital media. They would rather own their games physically. So this is going to be perfect for you right here. Best dock ever. I really can't say anything more than that. And now we're going to move on to the Joy-Con sent to me by QRD. These Joy-Cons are, let me say, extremely nice. Like, let's say, have you ever felt like the Switch Joy-Cons, the stock ones, are just too small and you want to have the feeling of playing like on a full-size controller, like, what we're used to, like a PS4 controller or a 360 controller? Well, then I would recommend getting these Joy-Cons right here. So obviously this is like what it would look like not on the Switch. So I'm going to go ahead and take these off. I would say the only downside to these Joy-Cons right here is just the, the difference in portability compared to the stock Joy-Cons. Obviously, once you put this on your Switch, it's going to be a little bit less portable because they're just bigger. The buttons are bigger, the Joy-Cons are bigger. I mean, everything's bigger, but still, I personally like, I would still take it any day over the stock of Joy-Cons. Here's what it would look like if you were playing, you know, on your TV or whatever. So I'm gonna slide these off right now. Put this on the Switch right here, like so. And now you basically have a little Steam Deck. Obviously, everybody's gonna call it a wannabe Steam Deck, I'm sure. But yeah, it's really that simple. These are super nice. Now, one thing I always liked about the stock Joy-Cons was actually the clickiness of the buttons and how it felt. But listen to this, watch. And I even believe these are programmable to if you wanted to play on your computer as well. I have not tried that. It's probably a pain to do because I'm sure it's probably through Bluetooth or something, but obviously it would, once you attach them to your Switch, it's instant, you know? But yes, so these are like, I believe those were called, I used to have a keyboard. I have it actually still somewhere that was like super loud and it sounded like this. I believe they're called like Cherry MX switches or red switches or something. Same feeling as those red switches from that keyboard I have. But yeah, all the buttons on here sound like that. Oh, okay, except for the plus and minus. But everything still feels really clicky. Like the Cherry MX switches are on the triggers and bumpers and on the A, X, B, and Y. Not only that, but it also has mappable, I think they're called mappable, or there's buttons in the back, right? And basically what you could do is you could record like a macro, I believe it's called. It's almost like a hotkey, and once you push one of these buttons, it will kind of trigger that hotkey into, you know, a series of buttons that you pushed. Here it is turned on. You'll notice these actually have LEDs as well. It also has somewhat of a translucent shell on the front, not on the back. Translucent gray one, very nice. And then you'll notice the light kind of changes as you turn the Joy-Con. Super nice stuff. You can change the color of these too. But yeah, way better if you want to play on a, I guess you could say like a more traditionally sized controller. Because you know, us growing up, because I'm sure my audience is probably used to playing like the 360 and the PlayStation. So once you get these, you'll be like, damn, these are like really small, you know? But so it's good to know that you can basically do something about that. Then just to confirm everything I said right here, I did forget to mention it does have Hall effect joysticks, which means these will not catch drift. And then you can see right here the LEDs. Yes, it has the LEDs, button mapping, and turbo functionality. Turbo is, I believe, when you hold a button, like let's say you want to shoot a pistol or something in a video game. The turbo functionality, if I remember correctly, like let's say you hold the shoot button, it'll actually spam it for you. So that's pretty cool. It has a micro switch button and also macro back keys, which is what I was talking about earlier. These buttons that are in the back right there. So that's it for this video. And like I said, both of these products were sent to me by their companies. So I appreciate that. Links for both of these products will be in the description if you do want to buy some. I believe both products are standing around $60 each. If you are on a budget, I would recommend getting the Joy-Cons first. I mean, and just in my opinion, I mean, it feels so much better playing games on on more of a full-size controller instead of like these super small Joy-Cons. I feel like it just overall like enhances your experience and, being playing comfortably. Other than that, I mean, I'm not going to run this video on for too long. I've been meaning to review these videos for a long time now. I was sent these products a while ago and I just haven't been able to review them due to personal issues. Other than that, I have a lot of people asking me, where can I get these Joy-Cons? I will be reaching out to people who ask me and I'll send them this video. And then the dock too, this was featured in another video. A lot of people ask me where I got the dock. I'll be sending them this video. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. Got more videos coming soon. And God bless you guys. Stay up.